even brought the initial suit out, it was denied. Then she went back and filed it again. In my understanding, it has been going on for more than a year. You're right, it has been going on more than a year. It's been going on more than a year because our attorney was fighting me everything tooth and nail. He's trying to limit the claims against his stupid ass client that can't keep her fuck box shut, right? But here's what I'm going to ask my people. If you guys have ever witnessed Rebecca Turner behind the scenes or in front of the scenes trying to damage me, I'd like you to go and fill out an affidavit. What this means is you say your name, you say you're 18 years or older, and you put the dates and times in which you have experienced or seen this with your own eyes, making you a first-hand witness to it, right? And then you go down to a notary and you tell them that this is your statement to the best of your ability, true and correct, yada, 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 and you have that notarized statement done. And then I want you to mail that statement to me. I want you to outline everything that you have seen Rebecca Turner do. Getting to this, whale lips and her piece of shit attorney. And I'm going to call him a piece of shit attorney because he's a sniveling, whiny little bitch. Does that mean anything? I don't know. He wants me to answer it because he's a sniveling snot that keeps... Like, he filed this reply to the earmarked funds thing just to spend Turner's money. But she gets to spend her $70,000, so you guys just bought her a new car. I just want to let you know that. But listen, bitch, I ain't coming in person unless there's an evidentiary hearing. And I chose to toss those motions. If I wanted an evidentiary hearing, I certainly could have flown to Illinois. Because her people are idiots and they chose to take away from their family on Christmas time to put her in a new ride. It makes me sick, but that's okay. There's still fraud that you guys can attach to that. So if you guys have turned your back on Rebecca Turner, aka Queen Bee, now would be a time to start going to Cash App, your PayPal, and Venmo, and filing a complaint with them saying she defrauded you out of money. Right? If that's what she truly did, because she's not using it for this court hearing, I can tell you that. It hasn't cost $70,000 yet. People went without Christmas for their families because of that bitch. Don't really give a rat's ass, right? The only thing I care about is that his stupid ass obsessed client won't leave me the fuck alone. If you guys would like to, right? If you guys would like to, this is not going to be where you get to come into court or anything like that. So you're not doing that. You're just filing an affidavit. So I want you guys to outline literally line by line, date by date, and time by time in which you've watched Rebecca Turner talk about me being a criminal, talking about my sexual exploitation she knows nothing about, talking about my sexual exploitation she knows nothing about, talking about how, and how it made you feel and belittling me in the eyes of the community. For those that would like to do that, you guys know how to email me the affidavit to bullhornbetty@gmail.com. The affidavits are not going to be any good without it being notarized by a notary. And I'm going to submit every single one of these affidavits that everybody has sent me, because she's not going to have any. What are they going to say? Oh, she's mean to somebody else, so Rebecca Turner decided to attack her. Okay, well, those will be used in my favor as well. So even if you want to support Rebecca Turner, send me the ones in support of Rebecca Turner. Trust me, they'll help me more than they'll help her. And remember, Rebecca Turner likes to punch people in the face that sleep with her boyfriend because her boyfriend can't keep his dick in his pants. Right? It's Queen Bee, and her attorney tried to tell the judge that I doxed her. And I told the judge, I am a web sleuth. That means there's no way I would be able to dox anybody. Their information already has to be out there on the internet for me to obtain it. So that means somebody else doxed her. She doxed herself because she was in the news. But she's an idiot, and so is her attorney. And he does dirty, underhanded shit, and then he tries to be, oh, judge, I'm so innocent and sweet. No, you're not. You do dirty, underhanded shit. But that's what you get for an attorney that decides to sue his own school because he can't get a job, and decides to open his own practice because he can't get a job. So anyways, that's the crackpot attorney she's got. But again, these were kind of things that I thought were in the discretion of the courts. So hopefully they will be. And so, all Mr. John wants me to do is spend my money to come see him. So I'll make sure I see him. And like I did before when I called him an asshole, a jerk, a jackass right there in the courts, I plan on doing that all over again because I think he's a jackass and a jerk. I'm going to file a complaint against his license when this is all said and done. I'm going to file a complaint against his license when this is all said and done. And still won't. So since they don't have any evidence in the court file yet, because we really haven't engaged in discovery. In all fairness, the judge said most of my stuff was premature. So we're going to take that. It's obviously premature, so it means that the judge will entertain it at the appropriate time, right? So we will be addressing that. It sounds like when I do my deposition, they're going to try to get into my sex life, but I'm going to make them work for it. If you're going to get to know who's up in mine, I'm going to get to know who's up in yours. Just remember, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So, there is that. I wonder if she's going to try to stalk me when I'm in Illinois. That would be great, because then I can get her in Illinois with her own laws. Maybe she'll get arrested. I don't know. She's been trying to get me arrested all this time. Might be an idea. Oh, Terry Bowersox. Oh, you want to come around here? But you know what's so funny? Her attorney actually said that I am harassing her in court today and intimidating her. Can you believe that? That man lied, slapped to the judge's face today, and actually said that I am harassing and intimidating her. Like, I don't even say Whale Lips' freaking name, right? I think she's a dirty ass, trashy ghetto bitch from the fucking ghetto. She's on the 8 Mile. Like, her mommy and her aunt, they didn't even like her so much they died. They died to get away from her sorry ass. Hey, Whale Lips, you know you're on borrowed time, right? Look at your family history. Don't worry, when it's your time, I'll make sure I piss on your grave. Just saying. Just saying. I am disgusting. Oh, I can get more, not near as raunchy as your Whale Lips. Dreamer says, you're disgusting. What do you think comes out of that filthy whale's mouth? I can guarantee, mine looks like a church choir. My commentary looks like a church choir, next to the trash you watch. Go back to the 8 Mile, bitch. This ghetto bitch can't hold any type of money. She's never had money in her life. So she's probably already spent through some of that money all by herself. And now that she just got that earmarked funds, they're not going to take it into the registry of the court. And since that, she's probably going to go on a spending spree with her members' money. Just saying. But you know what? Shame on the people that did. Like, I can't believe how many people took their freaking Christmas money and gave to her. I thought that was just, she didn't care about nobody. That lady does not care about her audience. All she cares about is herself. She's a selfish woman. She doesn't even care about her friends. Look at how many friends she puts knives in their back. Right? I mean, everybody. I mean, from Joneson to Savage to all the people she wanted to work with, the only person that she hasn't stabbed in the back is freaking Burnt Toast. But give it time. Give it time. Once Burnt Toast is unmasked, they're probably going to be at it. So, because the bitch is white, trashy, Whale Lips. At the end of the day, she's a dirty felon, and her felony record is not going to get her any type of monetary information. And she's going to keep talking about me, having to use my name and her titles, and constantly talking about Betty. Why, if I didn't matter, why are you all up in my Kool-Aid? If I didn't matter, why are you all up in my Kool-Aid? If nobody wants your dirty ass shit, it's got roaches and it comes with scabies, right? Oh, you guys are freaking ghetto trash. All of you, all the people that are here being nasty to Betty and have been nasty to Betty for 3 years, you guys are nothing but ticks on the ass of a deer. Do you think Queen Bee is ever going to be in a documentary? Do you think she's ever going to get off her ass or come out of her basement or remove that crack stem out of her mouth? Oh, it's freaking nuts. I mean, think about it. If you really hated somebody that much, would you really literally watch them around the clock, everywhere they go, what they do, what they say, hang on every single word that person says? That doesn't sound like somebody that freaking hates somebody. That sounds like somebody that's completely, utterly obsessed with them. We'll see whatever happens. He's not even going to limit the questions on the deposition, but I'm just going to basically tell her attorney to go F himself. If he starts prying into places he doesn't belong. While they were taking in thousands of dollars almost on a daily and not having to produce one receipt for where their money went, they could literally have been smoking on the crack rock, and everybody's like, oh, Betty needs to show how much her plane ticket cost. Well, what did your bag of crack cost, lady? Yeah. All of you asking BHB actually brought the initial suit out. It was denied. Then she went back and filed it again. In my understanding, it has been going on for more than a year. You're right, it has been going on more than a year. It's been going on more than a year because our attorney was fighting me everything tooth and nail. He's trying to limit the claims against this stupid ass client that can't keep her fuck box shut, right? She's gotta be such a bully. And you know what, at the end of the day, it's her coping mechanism because she's got freaking abandonment issues. And so the only way she could possibly deal with life is making herself feel 10 foot tall and bulletproof, like she's got control over everyone and everything. It's a coping mechanism. It's a behavioral issue. She's lost her mother. She lost her aunt. That's how she's got that house. She's got some trauma. And she takes that shit out on everybody else because she can't handle life. She's got to feel important. She's got to feel like she can control this perfect stranger. She's sick in the head and people don't realize it. She's got some major problems, mental problems. And at the end of the day, they're like, oh, what's Betty's mental health? Don't worry about my mental health. I'm not the one obsessing over another woman I don't know. She's the one doing that. She's the one that has to feel like she can control literally a stranger. I just want to put that in perspective for you. She's trying to control where I go and what I do. The lady don't know me, okay? Can you imagine if somebody was in your life that didn't know you, that would literally call the cops on you everywhere you go? Can you imagine living like that? And you guys watch this happen over and over again, and her people are trying to act like it doesn't exist. That seems awfully funny. You see what I'm saying? There's no other excuse. You guys tell me. You come up with the theories. What's the purpose of letting, inciting and enraging an entire audience, and then telling them where this person that they're enraged at is working? What's the purpose of that? You know, you guys need to start asking, what is the purpose? You know, the lady's messed up. Okay, she's messed up. Well, Crystal, you can say it's frivolous all day long. I have standing and I have claims. She's caused me damage and her and her friends shut my freaking channel down for 3 months. 3 months over petty ass YouTube BS. Repeating a dox is still a dox. Rebecca Turner, Rebecca Turner, Rebecca Turner, Rebecca Turner. Oh, by the way, Rebecca Turner's Queen Bee. That gives you the right to harass them. Oh, Jamie, go suck a dick. Like, literally choke on it. Where's the attorney you were grifting? Oh, good God. These people, you guys wait literally 5 days to be in here. Mods, delete every last one of them are like that. I'm glad we have a 5-day thing. It makes it a lot easier to identify these people and get them the hell out of here. You don't get to ask me questions. I don't answer to you. You don't do anything for my channel but bitch about it. You know what I say? Go suck a dick and choke on it. Okay? Like I said, this is not for my preachers and pastors. Betty's just so unstable, really? But I'm not sitting on anybody's channel waiting 5 days to say, oh, you're psycho. That's pretty psycho. That's unhinged. Like, go check. I bet you the people that are saying that are literally seeing a psychotherapist, or probably have a medication for stability or a stabilizer or God knows what else they have to be on because they can't deal with life. Nobody's watching this lady's channel. The only time people are watching her channel is to see what she has to say about me so they can give me some information for my court hearing. Like, half my people don't even watch her. They don't even comment. They don't want nothing to do with her. They think she's trashy. She's classless. All she can do is cuss and act hard and act like she's got control over everyone. Well, bitch, you ain't got control over me. You can keep calling the freaking law enforcement until the cows come home. You're still not going to stop me from moving around and moving freely. It's pretty sad that a woman has to do that to feel powerful. Does that not tell you what kind of woman she is? She's about having control and power. She's a Chris Proudfoot. She's absolutely 100% a Chris Proudfoot. I bet you she beats her kids too. Who knows? Yeah. Well, I figured I might as well come here and just throw a bunch of insults so they can go on I've taken 42 minutes of my bitch session, 42 minutes in 8 months. Freaking whale lips won't even give you the dignity or respect to even show her ugly ass face. She's probably toothless, for all we know, right? Right? Smoking that shizit. So, anyways, guys, that's kind of my bitch session. I wish we would have done better, but I opted for not having evidentiary hearings on this particular matter. And, you know, of course, our attorney's pointing out, see, I told you it's going to be an evidentiary hearing. No, I didn't present any evidence. He's an idiot. But he's trying to find a way for me to spend even more money than his client has already spent while they have a $70,000 slush fund. I don't think this judge is going to buy it. I mean, he's not really, you know, but again, I can reconsider this stuff later down the road when it's the appropriate time. But if anybody does want to send me what they know behind the scenes or in front of the scenes, or just, you know, what they've witnessed themselves, please send those affidavits over, but they have to be notarized by a legit, you know, they have to be, everything has to be above board. Tell her to sue me. Oh, she already is. And you can tell that to the judge. There's still not a thing a judge can do about it. You know?